Welcome back to the wonderful world of animals with Ryan. And before we begin, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and go ahead and hit the notification bell above so that you can find out when we have new episodes coming about animals. So today, as you can clearly see, and by the title, you can see that we are looking at the American bald eagle. So let's go ahead and get into the scientifics of the bird. The kingdom is Animalia, phylum Chordata, class Avis, order Axiformes, family Acidorte, genus Haliatus, and species Haliatus licufalas. So now let's talk about this bird. The bald eagle is a bird of prey from North America, a sea eagle. This also has two known subspecies and forms of subspecies pairs in the white-tailed eagle. And the range includes Canada, Alaska, and the continuous United States and northern parts of Mexico. So if people don't realize, this bird gets all over the North America down into Central America. So he is a traveling bird. So let's talk about this bird. It's found near large bodies of water and abundant food supplies, old growth trees for nesting. The bald eagle is an opportunist feeder, which subsistently mainly on fish, which swoops down, snatches from the water with its talons. It builds large nests of any North American birds in the largest nearest tree ever recorded for any species, up to 13 feet deep, 8.2 feet wide, and weighing about 1 ton. Sexual maturity is when they hit 4 to 5 years, and the bald eagles are not actually bald. The name derives from the older meaning the white-headed. The adult is mainly brown with a white head and tail. Sexes are identified in plumage, but for females are more 25% larger than males. The beak is large and hooked. The plumage of the immature is brown. The bald eagle is both the national bird and national animal of the United States of America. The bald eagle appears on its seal. In the 20th century, it was on the brink of extinction and continuous in the continuous United States. Populations have since recovered, and the species may be removed from the U.S. government list of endangered species as of July 12, 1995, and transferred into a threatened species is removed from the list of endangered species and threatened wildlife. Lower than 48 states as of the 2007. So these birds here that we're looking at, you see how they're slowly moving their heads and going up and down? Well, these are both rescue bald eagles, and they are going to be found at the Bronx Zoo. I recorded this in October of 2018, so these birds were there. They are rescues because the World Conservation Society works with the Bronx Zoo on making sure that animals can and will be rescued. So that's what's happening here. So that's what we see happening. So now let's talk about their description. The plumage of the adult male is the adult bald eagle is evenly broken down with a white head and tail. The tail are moderately long and slightly wedge-shaped. Males and females are identical in plumage coloration. The sex dimorphism is an event in the species in the event that females are 25% larger than males. The beak, feet, and irises are bright yellow, and the legs are feathers. The legs are feathers free, and those are short and powerful with large talons. Now, if you've ever seen their talons, they are supposedly razor sharp. So if you look right here, you can see the one perched looking to the left and not grooming himself. You can see the talons there, how they are fully wrapped around that branch. Let's see. The beak is large and hooked with a yellow cirri, well, which is the bill or beak. So the beak is yellow. The adult bald eagle is unmistakably in its native range. The closely related to the African fish eagle. So the African fish eagle, instead of the bald ending at the neck, it goes all the way down to its chest, but looks almost identical. Also has a brown body and the head and tail, but different. The bald is having a white chest and black tips on its bill. So that's the difference between the African fish and the American bald eagle. The plumage of the immature is brown down, overlaid with a messy white streaking until the fifth, rarely fourth, very rarely third year when it reaches sexual maturity. So we know when they are sexually mature because they get their white head. Immature bald eagles are distinguished by the golden eagle, and the very large non-Vulturian bird in North America. Ooh. So now let's talk about their range. The bald eagle has a range of North America, Canada, and parts of northern Mexico. It goes from Quebec to New England, goes all the way up to Alaska, remaining the breeding territory all year. At minimum population in the 50s, it was large, restricted to Alaska and the Aleutian Inlands, northern of eastern Canada and Florida. Today, they are much more common and nest in every continental state and provided in the United States and Canada. The majority of the eagles in Canada are found in British Columbia. So now they are a very interesting bird, and I wish I had more to tell you about their reproductive and what they eat. But I'm going to say goodbye for now, and thanks for joining me on The Wonderful World with Ryan. And don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell above. Bye!